Hello. Welcome to Nosy Bystanders Live. I'm your host, Chief Nosy Bystander. This story already is crazy, so don't ask any questions. Let's just get into it. This story is wild. This story is wild. There's so many twists and turns in this story. So I know for a fact that a lot of you are already very familiar with our good friend Sherelle right here. Um, and the story about Ashley Grayson that she had covered in detail, right? So I'm very proud of her for covering it in detail. She did a fantastic job breaking down the alleged fraud that was being attempted within Ashley Grayson's sphere, network, companies, as well as her husband, who goes by the name of Josh. And Josh, as you all know, is a proud member of the Potter's house. So I guess this is what we can expect from their parishioners. So our good friend Sherelle here was covering the story of Ashley Grayson. You're all familiar that Ashley Grayson launched an injunction against her in the legal system. And so she's just been working and navigating with her attorney through that entire space of what happens when you cover a story and you subsequently get sued, right? So she's been working through that. And first, before we even get into the details of this case, I want to make sure we make it abundantly clear that, and this is just for me, you don't have to agree with it. Y'all know how it is over here. You ain't got to agree with nothing I say. I sure hope that I can hear all of your opinions on it. But we have to do a number of things to sort of not have to cover stories like this week after week after week, right? First, be wise and be mindful before you start divesting your coins into someone who shows you a really pretty flashing moving device and then turns out it's a scam. We're talking about Ashley Grayson. So be mindful, or alleged scam, be mindful of people who talk quick, fast, and in a hurry, who's going to sell you something that's going to change your life. Do your research, right? Like the way that you guys have conducted research into Ashley Grayson is it's like chef's kiss, right? But also do that before giving your money to someone. So it shouldn't have to come in the back end of it and then require people like me or people like Sherelle to have to do all the digging and do all of this like networking. Just do the work, you know? And I know that sounds like, Steph, okay, we're sorry. You know, we got caught up. She was trying to give us that real good credit word, that real good credit, whatever. I got you. But it's just like in the future, right? Let's be a little bit more mindful. And also, too, y'all gossip already. Share it with your family. Be like, I heard something about her. Or if you know that your family is about to divest some money into some business venture and you care about your family and you care about your family's finances, do the work for them. Be like, hey, I did a little bit of digging and this seems a little bit fishy. I would just look into it a little bit further before you start cutting the check. That's my advice to you. The second thing is that anything that we can do to help Miss Sherelle, which includes, I'm pretty sure she has a GoFundMe. So make sure if you can, right, the kindness of your own heart, help make sure she maintains her retainer for her attorney, which I'm going to do after the show today. Just give whatever you got to give and make sure that we are helping her because she really did put her neck out there to get this story out to us. And lo and behold, you know what I mean? She got sued. Now, granted, it doesn't mean that this federal investigation is not going to lead to something, right? Where she would essentially have her attorney's fees paid in the future by Ashley Grayson as restitution. But that's the future. We're talking about right now because attorneys don't think about the future, honey. They think about getting paid now so they can take that case. So give whatever you can. Show her some love. Help her in any mechanism you can. I know that she sells really cool t-shirts. Sell those t-shirts or buy one of those from her. I'm not much of a teacher word myself, but if as soon as I get a link to her GoFundMe, I will post it on Facebook for anybody who wants to help, or if she is selling something, purchase it, buy it for someone. Okay, so let's get into these details of this story. So this is our good friend Sherelle here. She has been covering the Ashley Grayson alleged scam into credit repair businesses. Now, credit repair businesses, I'm assuming in the 70s and 80s, they were probably on the up and up. But somehow in the 2000s, credit repair companies have become the biggest scam that people fall for because you can't do nothing without credit. We know that to be true. You can't do nothing without it. So when you have an opportunity to pay maybe a couple $1,000s to help clear your credit, you're going to get into it. Or if you see that the credit repair business is a lucrative joint venture that you can actually invest your money into and start yourself, then when these people start selling you these courses, you get into them, okay? Which is understandable because it looks like fast cash, but just be weary of them, right? All of the rest of 2022, credit repair companies are a scam, okay? Credit repair companies are a scam, okay? We're just not going to talk about it no more. I don't care if your auntie sell it. I don't care if somebody's looking on a shiny side of a bus. I don't care. If your credit is messed up in 2022, it does not matter. Okay? It doesn't matter. There is going to be somebody who's going to lease you a car, somebody who's going to get you a mortgage. There is a business out there for everyone at every different credit level. Stop focusing so much on your credit. It doesn't matter. It's a made up, fake, phony system. Just do the research into finding, you know, the best means of what it is you're trying to get right, either a home or a car, and then just pay off your debt slowly. Okay. It's not the end of the world. Or be like the rest of us and just file bankruptcy. Okay. It's start new. Okay. Okay. But credit repair is a scam. That's what we have pledged for 2022. Stop giving these people your money. Okay. So let's get right into it. Let me see who's in the building while we get our graphics up together. Okay. What's up, Desiree? Hello, Stacy. Hello, Angela. Hello, Kim. Hello, Yvette. Hello, Tamika. Hello, Marquita. Nikki, dear journal, how you doing? That girl, Chris, Mel Monet. Hello, Mel. Where's the tea? Janisa Freeman. Hello, Janisa. What's up, Courtney J? What's up, Deanna? Entice Snow. Hello, Vonda. Hello, Cami on the go. Hello, is it Latinia? Hello, Latinia. Hello, Brandy. Hello, Tiana. Everybody in here today. Hello, Nicole. Hello, Nisa. Hello, the Queen Steph. T Creek. Hello, T Creek. Hello, Music Lover. Statement 92. Hello. Never seen you here before, but welcome. Tamika King. Hello. Hello, Suli. Sherelle and just bougie. Orion, never seen you here before, says, glad to be back watching live. Okay, Orion. Hello, Cami. Hello, Brenda. Hello, Sherelle. Is this our Sherelle? This ain't the story Sherelle. Okay, but this is a different Sherelle. Camelita. Hello, Camelita. Hello, Jerica. How you doing? AC, K King, Big Dreamer. Hello. I don't think I've seen you here before, but hello, Big Dreamer. Exotic Sunflower. A lot of new faces in here. A lot of new faces. Mysterious by Nature. What's up? Hello, Taurus season. Hello, April. Apartment wife. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome into the building. Let's get all the welcomes in. Hello, Danny. Hello, Michelle. How you doing? What's up, Desmond? Is this my Desmond? Because I know you're supposed to be at Rikers Island. Hello, Janisa. Hello, Shan Shop Twin. Hello. Lola and Binky. How you guys doing? And Mysterious by Nature. I think we caught you already. Covered Forever Media. So yes, so let's get into this story. So we know how the story began. I'm not getting into the full details of the breakdown of her credit repair business. I don't care about that. You already know it's a scheme. That's why she's fighting so hard. That's why she's trying to people. Okay. That's why she's trying to people. She needs to be stopped. Okay, but so the story actually picks up, right? Because it kind of like when Sherelle was in the process of litigation, the story, we all noticed that, right? The story had gotten a bit softer. It was less talked about across the interwebs, and now it's got really kicked up. It's kicked up into high gear. I was talking to a friend of mine over the phone, and she was telling me that there's actually two additional people who were brought up on who were mentioned by Ashley in recorded conversations about wanting to them. Somebody by the name of Patrick and another individual by the name of Derica, which I don't know. Derica seems like a new character. Don't know who Derica is, but if you know who she is, please send some info to the Nosy Bystanders Instagram page, Facebook, or email it to us on our website. I have no idea who this woman is. I asked my friend if I could speak with Derica about her situation and what she knew. Derica, I according to the friend, was speaking with the FBI this morning, so I don't know if Derica is even at liberty to speak. So the story picks up after yes, Derica Harwell. Yeah, that individual. Yes. I was talking to her. I guess I was talking to her. My good friend, apparently it's her best friend, and we were just chit-chatting this morning, and bing bang boom, this woman's name popped up, and I'm like, well, holy cow. Hello, B. Ashlyn. How you doing? So yes, and then you said, this is from Dean Spelling, great name. Dion Spelling, I'm sorry, Dion, said Patrick is the ex and Derica is the fellow business coach who was Ashley's friend a long time ago. It's like a live murder mystery. Minus the murder. Thank God. Okay. Minus, because this is insane. So these two new cast of characters, right? So you have the ex-lover, the disgruntled partner, the wise cracking internet sleuth who happens to be Sherelle, and then you happen to have what's that girl's name? I'm sorry. Let me pull it up here. Then you happen to have this character right here. What's her name? Olivia, right? This new character pops into the scene. And so you have, which sounds like an episode of Dateline, if you ask me. You have an episode of Dateline on your hands. So now you got this internet sleuth who's not backing down, an ex disgruntled partner, an ex lover who apparently sounds like he was abusive, which I totally believe. If someone says that they're being abused by someone, I believe it until they prove themselves innocent. Okay. And then you have the house, the winner of the home. Okay, let's just call her that. She's the winner of the home. Okay. I know that there's details about the home, her with her mother and things of that nature, but for argument's sake, she is the winner. Okay. So you have these cast of characters. And then you have Ashley, right? You have Ashley. So this is Ashley. I don't know which finger's missing, but you got her. And she is the one who is basically at her wit's end. But Ashley still has the media on her side. Now, mind you, all of the big bloggers who Ashley off in the middle of the night, did not cover her story at all in depth. And we already know why. We've discussed this at length. Ashley and her husband are faithful, probably donors of the Potter's House. And the Potter's House is run by the Shade Room is run by the Potter's House. If you guys don't know, TD Jake's son, Jamar, I think his name is Jamar, runs the Shade Room Teens, and the Shade Room's 15 employees, I think 8 or 9 of them have affiliation, still work for or were current employees of the Potter's House. So that's what take it however you will. Okay. So they're not covering the story. So Ashley still has the media, right? The black media. Let's be for real, this is really black news. Ashley still has the black media on her side, but it doesn't mean that she's not up to her eyeballs in stress from our internet sleuth Sherelle, the house winner Olivia, the ex partner Derica, and then the crazy ex lover Patrick. So she's got a whole lot going on. She's balancing and juggling stuff. People are, looking at her a little bit shifty because they don't know if the scheme or scam about her business is they don't know if the scheme or scam about her business is nefarious or not. So she is pumping out content on her Facebook page and other places in order to be able to save face and maintain her company. Now, the crazy part about this whole alleged scheme that Ashley has going on is, according to Sherelle and her fantastic digging, she's determined that it was alleged that she didn't actually make her money through credit repair business. She actually made her money from a lawsuit from Pompeo, I think it's, or Pompeo. It's an olive oil company. Apparently she worked there a number of years ago, got her finger, whichever one of them, dislodged in one of their machinery, lost her finger, ended up with a multi-million-dollar lawsuit. And that's how she really amassed her wealth, which is okay. And that's probably the only thing about this entire story that I find the most odd, is that even being the recipient of a very large settlement, alleged settlement, we don't know. I couldn't find any evidence that she worked there, but it's not to say that she didn't. Okay. That's why I'm saying alleged. So the part that I find the most unusual is that this alleged settlement, she was doing well. Why did at what point in Ashley's head did she say, me getting this money, like, I'm not worthy to have it, and the only way that I feel worthy of having it is to tell people that I started from the mud, which is unusual. And I don't know if anybody else caught that within her story, because I find that to be the most unusual facet of her story. It's like, you already have the money, just go, rent private jets, meet your husband, build a house. Who cares? Girl, you ain't gotta do nothing. Buy the Balenciaga bags, buy the, Oscar de la Renta dresses, do whatever you want to do. But it's something about this settlement that she just was not comfortable enough sharing, which is odd to me. So I wonder what occurred when that money, if that alleged money she did receive, went from her hand, right? This hand to her, that she felt as though she had to hide it. Now, I don't know if she hid that money because she was under a non-disclosure agreement. She couldn't discuss how she got it, which is understandable. If she was trying to hide the money for tax reasons, if she was trying to hide the money because she had family who she knew was going to ask for it. So it's unusual why she went to this length, right? Creating this phony business she knew wasn't this phony alleged business that she knew wasn't what it was supposed to be. With all the complaints that come out about this business, she knew it wasn't what it was supposed to be. So my question is, why is she doing so much work to filter this money so people can't figure out where it originally came from? That's a mystery to me. It's very strange. Carlos said, strange indeed. It's definitely strange. Listen to that girl, Chris. That smash that like button. Thank you very much. But strange indeed. It is strange. That's the biggest mystery. Her having an alleged company that's scheming and scamming people, that's not strange. Her missing a finger, it's definitely not strange. Her being a member of the Potter's house, totally not strange. Her hiding an alleged settlement is strange. And I think that the work that Sherelle was doing on this story, I think it was terrifying Ashley, not because it was uncovering a lot of those people who were claiming that they had lost a ton of money, but it was also, I feel like Sherelle was getting closer and closer to digging up where that money originated from. And I think that was because, think about it for a second, we're all human. We all we run and maintain everything on the same baseline, right? We want food, shelter, money. So when she felt as though her money was at stake, that's when she went on the attack, right? Launching the lawsuit and then the alleged for hire. So I think that the closer that Sherelle was scratching at the surface of this, who is Ashley Grayson, the more she was getting ready to uncover that money mystery, because it was a mystery. So getting the business, understanding what the business was easy, right? There was enough reviews online to determine that this was a scheme or a scam, allegedly, right? But I think the closer Sherelle was getting to where that money, that multi-million-dollar settlement came from, she started to attack. Ashley started to attack. She got nervous. Now, I don't know if Ashley owed somebody some money, if she promised a nigga some money, like, hey, yo, when I get this settlement, I'm gonna break bread with you, but she skips town. We don't know. Who knows, right? Anytime Black people get money, we always promising somebody something. So I don't even hate Ashley for that. But girl, you can't be out here trying to off people to hide your money. So let's get into the series of events that occurred last night and today that I want to get into. And specifically, it is geared toward this series of videos that Olivia had put out. Now, Olivia did state that she was going to release a series of videos on her YouTube channel. I subscribed so I can just watch and follow along in case she does. But depending on how the investigation is going to be launched with the Federal Bureau of Investigation, she may not be able to release them. So we don't know. So we'll just keep our eyes peeled. But let's begin with this first series of videos. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you have probably already seen them. Okay, I'm going to go back and I'm going to get right to it. Now, they're all mixed up, so we're just going to watch them as they come, okay? So I don't know what order they came in, but they're all a bit jumbled up. Sorry, you guys. I was just throwing them in here, okay? So work with me here, okay? So the series of videos began, I believe, on Facebook with this one. This is just a screen recording that I took, and I'm just going to hit play, okay? And then they're gonna be like, all of a sudden she was making all these and blah blah blah. Josh said that this morning. He said there's too many eyes on that girl right now. I said, well, it's not gonna die down. And he was like, well, it's just too many eyes on that girl right now. He was like, we don't need to be involved in that. And he was like, let's think and get somebody else to do it. And then he was talking about you and Brandon too. And he was like, he started. Interesting. Let's play that back because I thought that was a very interesting video. We'll just listen up, okay? And then they're gonna be like, all of a sudden she was making all these and blah blah blah. Josh said that this morning. He said there's too many eyes on that girl right now. I said, well, it's not gonna die down. And he was like, well, it's just too many eyes on that girl right now. He was like, we don't need to be involved in that. And he was like, let's think and get somebody else to do it. And he was talking about you and Brandon too. And he was like, he started. That's interesting. Now, because the video is only 26 seconds, there's not a whole lot of context, but she does mention Sherelle's name, and she does state that what does she say? She's too hot right now. She's too hot right now. So, but if they could get, listen, these are her words, not mine, y'all. Okay, so I'm just trying to splice them up correctly. I'm just trying to splice them up correctly. Josh is Ashley's husband. Yeah, so interesting. Hey, girl said lock them up. Yeah, so let's get to the next. Let me get to the next video, and I'll pull this up for you guys right now. Hold on. It's an interesting series of videos. Now they're not in order because I didn't organize them because this whole thing is unorganized. So I figure, why should I come organized? Let's just start here. Okay. Okay, let me hit play.
Okay, first off, let me start off by saying TikTok. I'm not violating any community guidelines. I'm not bullying anyone, and I'm not being violent. I'm out here being a law-abiding citizen, okay? Now, I would not be posting any more of the FaceTime calls on TikTok, I guess, because TikTok don't allow that type of stuff, so I'm going to respect them and put it on YouTube. My YouTube is linked on my TikTok, so yes. Yeah, y'all can find it there. But I'm going to post them later on tomorrow because my husband missed me. My husband loves me. We sleep in the same room. We sleep in the same bed. We don't have separate rooms like some people. But anyway, yeah, to the cousins and the minions, it's all on Facebook. Y'all need to stop it with the, well, she did say she was buying a mama house. It wasn't for the kids. It wasn't for the grandkids. This, that, and the third. Blah, blah, blah. Y'all act like we over here fighting for the motherfucking house. Like, we not on it. We just saying, if it's a gift, bitch, it's supposed to be a gift. Your name was supposed to be nowhere on it. And y'all keep trying to ignore the fact that I'm telling y'all like it was a gift. This lady literally never said anything to me about this. I'm not saying it no more. Like, what the fuck wrong with y'all? Why are y'all not doing it? Like, Ashley had to sit down and tell me, look, Olivia, I want to buy your mama a house, but I want to get it. Like, when she died, like, I wanted to go back to me. You know what I'm saying? And I could have agreed or disagreed, y'all. This the whole point. Like, shit.
Hello, Miss Sherelle. How you doing? You're more than welcome to hang out in the chat. This is not a pressure session, but we're just going over your story. And if you need be, I can always send you a link, and you're more than welcome to jump into this live video with us. Okay, but hello, and I'm glad your meeting went great. So right now we're playing the last video Olivia had posted that I saw on TikTok, you guys, and she's going into how she's going to start posting on her YouTube. So please subscribe so you can keep up with it. I don't think she's going to be posting anything. That's just a guess. Because if the evidence that she does have is pertinent to this case, she might not be able to. But if she does, we're going to get it. Okay. Okay. So yes. So let me get back to hitting play. But Sherelle, what's up, girl? How you doing?
he didn't tell me this. Like, it was just, I was just blindsided with this shit. And it's a guy here, y'all. What's the guy from here? His name is Grove Hero. And he do stuff like this. Like, he'll get a house built from the ground up, and he'll let like a house and officially be the owner.
You said there's no sound? Hold on, let me try again. Because you got to listen to this part. Okay, let's try again.
Own this house and it's hers.
Can you hear?
You know what I'm saying?
Can you hear?
Because this what was told to us. Like, we thought it was her house. Hold on. I'm excited like it's my house. We are here at Sure Title Company waiting on Miss Deborah, Olivia, the rest of the kids to come over here so she can sign for her house and officially be the owner of this three-bed home in Memphis, Tennessee. Okay, this home day. Do this sound like somebody that's gonna leave their name on the house? Hold up, do this sound like I'm the owner of this house? Because that's what it is. She owned the house. Stop trying to play like y'all stupid like. But yeah, I'm off of this shit. I'm gonna talk to y'all tomorrow.
Yeah, wow. This video is so, I think the video is so interesting. The video is so interesting. It's like, so she promised her a home in a contest, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, you guys. Correct me if I'm wrong. She had a contest for a free home. Olivia won. And the stipulation was when Olivia's mama passed away, then the house goes back to Ashley. And Olivia and her mother did not agree to that. The part I don't get is that Ashley has a really big home. You know what I mean? Ashley has a really big home. I think I have an image of it. Let me pull it up, which she calls it a castle, right? Which it is, right? To be fair, it is. Now, it's a mega house. It's a mega, mega, mega house. Let me see if there's some videos of it. I've seen it before. I just want to see if I can find it on a quick search of it on, let's go to Facebook real quick. Nope. I don't know if it's going to log me in. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, thank God. Yeah, I think I saved an image of it. Okay. I don't know if there's a good image of it on here. This is not a very good one. Let me see if I can find a better one. This is the best I can find. So you will have to take it or leave it. Okay, hold on one second. This one here, you can see the outside of it, but it's pretty massive. When I went and looked at the other images, this is the best image of it, but it's not very big, or it's not very bright, but you do the math. This looks like a very big home. So I just find it really odd that she was fighting over a house that she didn't even want, or because here's the image of the home. I'll share the. Give me 1 second. I'll share you the image of the home that was, I guess, up in question. Here it is. Let me get some of your comments. But why is Monica messing with her? Who's Monica? Just search the address. Oh, child, we're not gonna get that messy. This is from Memphis. Memphis says a bunch of drama mama house got shot up 7 times, so she bought her a house because Olivia was the first supporter. Yeah, I think it's the stipulation of when your mom passes away, the house comes back to me. I think that's where it was. Yeah, wow. Insane. Let me get some more of your questions. It's from Rejoice. Rejoice says it wasn't a contest. She gave it to her because she said O was one of the first people to share her business post a few years back. Oh, and wow, that's so crummy. So why put all those stipulations on? Just give her the house. How hard is that? You know what I mean? How hard is that just to give her the house? You know what I mean? Crazy. Mm. Let's get to the next video. We're almost done, you guys. I promise you, we're almost done. Okay, let's get to the next video. 1 second.
And I know y'all probably like, what? You mean to tell me like none of this when it came to the light? If Ashley would have just taken her name off the house, you damn right. It wouldn't have came. No, because I wouldn't have gave a fuck. Like I didn't care. I didn't contact the FBI. I wasn't gonna say nothing about this shit. It's just the whole point. Like she went to the.
Why is there music in the background?
She didn't want to take her name.
Good Lord.
Like, what was the point of that? How did I know she went to the FBI? She told me. That was her way of trying to silence me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what you're going to do with those videos, but they said it's extortion if they get posted. It's extortion if you sell them. It's extortion if anybody get a hold. So I'm like, that's the type of shit she was texting me like I'm fucking stupid. Bitch, I know what extortion is. Who the fuck you think you're talking to? So I'm like, okay, now you're trying to silence me. You're making me want to go ahead and post these motherfucking videos. Breed. But I still ain't did it. Because, like, this is what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. Like, I'm not on this type of timing. The only reason why I'm making these videos is the only reason why I recorded her. For me and my husband's security, our safety, that's it. You're not finna have me in jail or him in jail off these fucking lies that y'all on here putting on me. Like, I even inboxed a TikToker. Essence Sharia.
No, I don't have to cover this. You guys, I'm not investigating the story. I just want to make that abundantly clear, Miss Diamond. I'm not investigating this story. We're just reviewing it. So I ain't got to research it. Now, that's up to you. Okay?
Like I inboxed her. So I was like, it was us that she contacted him. Good, he was safe. You ain't got to be scared. You ain't got to be paranoid. It was us. I told her that earlier today, just so she won't be worried. I'm like, ain't nobody going to do nothing to you. We was never going to do nothing to nobody. I only had Ashley faded so I got home and I could record the FaceTime call. Because, like, I'm automatically knowing, like, I don't care how you don't fuck with me. Like, you don't fuck with me at all if you listen to me. It's like, this where my mind went. I'm like, oh. Like, that was my confirmation. I already kind of knew it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Even with the house shit, I'm like, oh, like, this wasn't genuine because your name on it. Like, why the fuck your name on it? It's a gift. Like, anything that I give somebody is theirs to have. I don't.
That's a really good question, right? Do you think Olivia will get in any type of trouble because she didn't report it? I don't know, because I'm not a federal prosecutor, so I couldn't even tell you. If she doesn't get in any trouble, I think the only trouble she'll get into is like ethically, right? What ethically should she have said something? Yes, obviously she should have said something. We're talking about people's lives at stake. But again, we don't know if where her frame of mind is. Was she scared, right? You're hearing this person talking allegedly all wheeling and dealing about, you know what I mean, pew-pewing someone. We don't know. Does she have a reasonable, is it reasonable to say that she would have been in fear for her own life if she spoke up? We don't know. You guys, the story just broke yesterday. So there are a lot of details about it that we just don't know. I don't know how I feel about Olivia yet, because again, I need more information. Does that make sense? I'm going to finish playing this video.
No dealings with it. I don't want.
But great question.
It's yours. You know what I'm saying? So the house she had me fucked up in here anyway, but I had to go ahead and play, like, okay, let me play along with this shit so I can let this hoe know, like, bitch, I know what's up with you. Like, you're not straight. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, none of this wouldn't have happened. None of this shit wouldn't have came out if she just would have taken her name off the house and she contacted the FBI. So that's why all the shit blew up. I had to go talk to them too. So yeah, they know about the videos and all.
Now, remember, you guys, the most I know about this is that legally standing, it's not necessarily murder for hire until money is exchanged or something is exchanged. Now, I heard that she flew some people out to Dallas. That's what I heard. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's all the feds need, okay? All they need is an airplane ticket, honey. So, the wild part is that Ashley told on herself. Can't nobody fumble that bag but Ashley. Child. What's up, Wink Badu? What's up, Saint Hudson says, I've never heard of a gift like this. Now, let's just go into the house, right? Because what's being alleged is that, according to you guys in the comments, because y'all, I don't listen. I know some of y'all are new here. Y'all don't tussle with me, okay? Don't tussle with me. We're just reviewing this information. There's nothing to fight about, okay? We're all objective observers, and we're just playing this story out bit by bit. You guys have to understand that the reason why a lot of people are coming in hot is because you guys are on this high wave of fast fashion of news, right? Everything must come out right now. I gotta have the story. Everything's perfect. That's not how stories work, you guys. I've been working on stories for the better part of a year now. So many different stories, in depth, some very more dense than others. And so I think a lot of people coming into the chat are like, you don't know what you're talking about. It's like, one, let's just preface this by saying I never investigated this story. So I'm not going to know what I'm talking about. The best person to have all the details would be Sherelle, right? She's the one who covered the story to me, like, very journalistically. And I commend her for it because she did such a fantastic job at reviewing this story and covering it and conducting interviews and opposition research. She did a really great job. Like, this is Pulitzer worthy story. Okay. So the second thing is, I think a lot of people are in this realm of fast fashion of news where when you see it, it must be laid out perfectly. No questions asked. That's not how that works. Okay, you guys, let's be realistic. We're not the Shade Room, and we're not going to pump out a story really quick. And we don't pump out 25 of them a day. And again, this is not my story. This is Sherelle's. Okay, so so now let's just circle back. I want to talk about this house. Now, there is a reason as to why Ashley did not want to remove herself from the house. I find that a bit unusual. That's the most unusual facet of the story for me, that, like, okay, girl, you got her the house. She did you a solid by, being your internet bestie, or real life bestie. I don't really know the nature of their relationship. So to give her the house, there's something about it. And I wonder if it has anything to do with the laundering of money. Like, not to say that it is, it's just curious that she just, like, was dragging her feet to get her name off the house, because someone had mentioned in the comments, oh, it's about taxes. Yeah, but why would Ashley want the burden of taxes? By just quick deeding the house to the woman, she wouldn't have to worry about taxes. It'd be a gift. It'd be a tax write-off for Ashley. But there was something about the house where Ashley just could not let it go. And I'm curious as to why. To me, that's a mystery worth investigating. Right? Where did Ashley get her millions from? That's a mystery worth investigating. Why didn't she want to get off of the house? It would have been a tax nightmare, right? To be paying taxes on 2 homes. So why do that? That's weird. So yeah, to me, I don't know. Yes, B Goddess says, I agree. We're all watching on a phone. Correct. So no, y'all don't gotta come in hot. We not gonna beat you up over here. Okay. Jazzy Old Lady says, you think she still will be able to write it off and have control over it? No, because she didn't gift it. You, in order to be able to, so here's a great example. Dr. Umar Johnson. Don't laugh. It's true. Dr. Umar Johnson got that school, FDMG in Delaware. It was gifted to him. It was quick deeded to him for $10. It's the building itself is worth like $2 million, but it was given to Umar Johnson as a tax write-off, nonprofit donation. And the company who gave him the building, because they didn't want anything to do with it, they're like, we got the school, it's just property. He wants a school. Here you go. They wrote it off, but they can't write it off if they don't actually turn over the building to him as a donation. So unless Ashley turns that building over to her mother or to Olivia officially, she can't write it off. She can't even write off as a first-time home buyer because Ashley already owns a home. So there's a tax credit you get as a first-time home buyer. Ashley couldn't write it off. She could write it off unless it was an asset and it was like a rental property. And then maybe there could be some line item code, tax code that she could write it off as. But again, without digging into it, I have no idea why Ashley was so gung-ho on keeping it. You said she did gift it. Not if your name's on it. Unfortunately, you can gift anything. I could say, here's an iPhone. But at the end of the week, give it back. Is that really a gift? You guys realize gifts don't come with strings attached. I can't say, here you go. Is it Rashana? Here you go, Rashana. Here's a fancy new iPhone 13, whatever. But in 3 weeks, I'm going to need it back. Steph, is this a gift? Yeah, of course it's a gift. Girl, it's a gift. I'm going to need it back. But it's a gift. But run it back to me in a few weeks. That's not a gift, you guys. That's not a gift. That's not even a gift in tax lingo, okay? So no, that's not a gift. This from Veronica says, legally, there are loopholes for rich people to keep their money. Yes, there are. But I'm speaking specifically about this house. So that's interesting. I want to get to the next video, you guys. Let me read a couple more of your comments, and we're going to get to the next video, okay? This from Hey Girl. It says, Ashley is insane. Shaking my head, $50,000, $60,000 to off someone. Do you think she had it? I mean, I'm not trying to sound mean, and I'm not trying to like dig into Ashley's finances, but do you think she was talking about offing 3 people, allegedly. Do you think she had it? I'm curious. I want to hear from y'all. Do you think Ashley had it? Hey Girl said Josh is in on this mess. According to this image seen here, I saw this image. What is that? He calling everybody everything but a child of God, honey. What's this? It's weird. Hello, Cheryl Hardy. How are you? Hello, Brianna Harris. How are you? Smash that like button. Don't be ignorant. Smash that like button, y'all. Don't be ignorant. What's that? I ain't never seen him hunt. I searched for him because I was doing this. I'm still conducting a story on him in the Potter's house. I ain't never seen him in no hunting clothes, honey. What's up, Miss Prince? How you doing? Statement 92. We say I think Josh is in on the Ashley takedown allegedly. Well, think about it for a second. Allegedly. By him taking her down, he would, and listen, Texas is a community property state, honey, so she go down. He would inherit a whole lot of stuff. Didn't they just meet and then just get married? Like they're new, right? Unusual. Let's get to the next video, you guys. Let's get right on into it because, child, these people is just a hot ghetto mess. I hope she's not playing more music because I'm thoroughly annoyed by it.
Now, I wasn't going to speak on this situation because
why is she playing music?
Is involved. But yeah, I'm gonna speak on it because like why y'all keep tagging me, inboxing me, tagging, talking about my husband. Yeah, I wasn't gonna speak on it because like I'm not one of those people that have to talk about other people for attention. This not me, never been me.
No idea.
Ashley is the one that contacted the FBI, y'all. So like she knew about all of this. She contacted them because she didn't want to take her name off my mama's house. I know this sounds crazy, yeah. Ashley bought my mama's house. And her name is on it, along with my mother's, but her name is on it. We never discussed it. We never talked about it prior to or afterwards. The only reason we talked about it is because the Facebook shit in a group and everybody exposing her and they finding out that her name was on the house. That's the only reason why we ended up having a conversation about it. I'm going to tell you how that. Now, the group, I think, was created. Well, I don't know when the group was created, but everything hit the fan like around August the 26th, which is, I think, the same day Ashley was blocked from Facebook. But anyway, when everything was going on, they was talking about my mama's house and her name being on all of this. Ashley ended up FaceTiming me. So when she FaceTimed me and asked me and asked to fly us out to Dallas, I was thinking she wanted to talk about the house, really. I'm thinking, okay, now, finally, they put a better pick in her to say something about this house because let me rewind. We found out, me, my mom, and my sister, and we found out that Ashley's name was on the house before the internet. We found out like a month before it blew up on Facebook. So when she said she wanted to fly us out to Dallas, I was originally thinking like, okay, she's getting us out here so she can talk about this house and she can tell me why her name was on the house and she can, get ready to make arrangements to take her name off. But when we got out there, baby, no, that ain't what Ashley wanted to talk about. Ashley wanted to talk about having us kill people for her. So you know what I did? I went along. Guess what I told her? I said, you know what? When we leave here, we can talk on FaceTime because they don't trace those. They don't trace those, none of that. We can talk on FaceTime about this. Because I see now that, you're not a friend to me. You ain't nothing to me if you asking me to put me and my husband's life at risk, in danger. Like, who the fuck do you think you are? She contacted the FBI and said we were trying to extort her because I asked her, are you going to take your name off my mama's house? Because you bought my mama's house. When you give somebody something, your name is not supposed to be on it.
Child. So she sent her and her husband out there to do it. That's not a gift. You guys, I listen, I don't have the breath. Listen, I'm sorry, y'all. I don't have the breath to explain to you how taxation works when it comes to gifting is something that is a line item in when you file your taxes. I don't have a breath for it. If you have given someone a gift according to any law in any state under any federal tax code, you cannot have any claim to it. If your name is anywhere near it, it's not a gift. We don't know how Ashley is writing that house on her taxes. Like, she could be writing it off as a rental unit. She could say that's my mama's cousin living. We don't know, but it's not a gift if Ashley's name is on it. There is no legalese behind that. That's not a gift. Okay, it's not a gift. And I'm assuming the mom was trying to do something with the home, i.e. try to get some information on her home, right? If she was trying to figure out her taxes, if she was probably trying to get like a reverse mortgage on the home, if she was trying to do something on the home. And that's how she found out Ashley's name was on it. But if Ashley cannot say, here's this house, it's a gift, you're like, okay, thank you. Can I have the paperwork for it? Sure. And Ashley's name's on the deed. And she didn't sign off on it. It's not a gift. Okay, it's not. So I'm not going to play semantics in the chat. If you guys are really, really super duper interested in knowing how gifts are legally written on and off of your taxes, just go to the IRS website. But again, you guys, as long as Ashley's name is on that house, it is not a gift. Now, in Ashley's head, I don't know what she was calling it. I don't know what she was telling her accountant. I don't know nothing. It's not a gift. It's not. Ashley was supposed to gift it, but until she lifted her name off that deed, it is not a gift. Okay. So it's just that simple. So please don't play semantics and play crazy. Ashley was doing something nefarious. That's why she didn't want to get her name off that house. That's the only supposition we can make, right? Something was occurring why Ashley would not remove her name from the house. That is the supposition. You know why we know the supposition? Because Ashley's name is on the house. It's that simple. Okay. It's that simple. It's that simple. Okay. It's that simple. All right. So the house is done. Ashley was playing around with it. She should have taken her name. Her name should have never been on the house if it was a gift, period. Okay. Now it's one thing if Ashley bought the house in her name, paid off the house, got a mortgage, paid the mortgage off, and then gifted the house and the deed to someone. But it doesn't even make any sense. Like, I don't even know how she even did it. She could have just bought the house for someone and put it in someone's name. So Ashley doing something real greasy with that house. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure one of you guys will find it. Okay. It's actually walking time, mom. Child. Let's get to the next. Let's get to the next video. We're running out of time. Let's get to the next video. We only have this one left. This is the last one. They're not in order, and I'm so sick of this girl playing. Quit playing music in the background. We'll still be able to use the music, but still, I just gotta keep coughing over it.
I'm so happy you commented this because Alexa, next. Because it's probably so many people that feel the same way. But listen to this. Ashley and Josh, like...
Let me read the comment. The comment says, I still think this is sad on your part. If you know someone's life is at risk and you only spoke up over a house, she could have hired someone else.
They don't trust nobody. Like, they don't talk to nobody about stuff like this. Her family didn't know about it. Her real friends didn't know about it because obviously, like, I wasn't her real friend. Okay, now, do you think these people's lives were really at risk if Ashley know that I recorded her? If you were in her situation. Come on now, girl, let's be honest. If you were in her situation, okay, well, you want to get rid of these people. But while you on FaceTime talking about getting rid of all these people, you talking about the amount of money you want for this person, you talking about the amount of money you want to give for this person and this person. You saying all of this and it's recorded, right? Now, once you get off the phone with this person and they send you a 3-second clip of all of this stuff you're saying, are you going to still do anything to these people?
She's smoking crack.
It ain't about no house, baby. It's about me.
She's smoking. So she's basically saying Sherelle and Derica and Patrick, their lives weren't at risk because is she for real? Is she for real? Is she for real? She really said that she doesn't think that Sherelle, Derica, and Patrick's lives were at risk for this murder for hire scheme because Ashley basically knew she was recording all of Ashley's calls and she thinks it was just fluff. Like Ashley was just talking a big game, but Ashley wasn't going to go through with it. I don't know about her, but Ashley has a lot of money at stake that I don't think she's willing to lose. And if all she had to do was snipe out a couple of people, I think she would have reasonably done it. And if you're already, my question is, if you're already having conversations like this with Ashley when she flew you into Dallas, how were you not afraid of your own life? Let's just continue. Child, let's just play it.
I'm here talking because me and my husband's name is constantly being brought up. I could have been said something about this house. Could have talked about this house in July when I found out about it. I was still cool with Ashley when I found out about this house. I was just waiting on her to say something because I'm not the type of person to try to jump down your throat. Like, I want to see what you got to say about this and try to see if we can come to a conclusion. But obviously we couldn't. I just knew some people was going to try to come in on here and make this into something that it's not. It's nothing. That's why I wanted people to know, like, they good, they safe. You know what I'm saying? Like, the FBI involved. Ashley called the FBI, like, the same.
Let me tell you something. Dion, you're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct. And Shanika, you're also absolutely correct. Because it doesn't make any sense. How could Ashley not trust anyone but buys your mother a home? That takes a lot of trust to do that. How could Ashley not trust anyone but fly you and your husband in? But she didn't trust anyone. I don't believe that. And then you just candidly say, well, she flew me in so I could do the murder for hire. Who just says that? I feel like something's missing, allegedly. It's not alleged. She said it. It's not alleged. She said Ashley flew her in. That's her word, not mine. I think something happened. Did Ashley not come through with the money? Were you having a hard time finding the locations of Sherelle, Derica, and Patrick? Something. There's a reason why. And she was going, I'm telling you, it sounds like she was going to do it if Ashley was going to remove her name off her mom's deed. But because her and Ashley tussled over that deed, that's why she didn't go through with it. That's why she didn't go through with it, because Ashley wasn't going to remove her name off that deed, which tells you, right, here's us playing suppositions, that which tells you that there is something about that house that means a whole lot to Ashley that she's not going to give up. And y'all better figure out what it is. Because Ashley wouldn't even take that as a deal to get rid of her 3 headaches. Yeah. That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like. And all she said, yeah, sure, I'll do it. Take your name off my mom's deed. There's something about that house that is very much intertwined to Ashley, and I don't know what it is, but she is not going to let it go. Something about that house is, and I don't know, she buried something there. I don't know what, but there is something about that house that Ashley is not willing to give up. So y'all better start digging, because there's more to the story. There's more to the story than whatever she's letting loose. Messy child, more than messy. More than messy. This is from Dime. Nicole says, she said she has a record and her husband. So Ashley was just bold, in my opinion. This is from Nia Loves, says she flew them in, but Olivia thought she was coming to discuss the house. I don't believe that. Then Ashley brought up that. So Olivia said, we can talk on FaceTime about it when she gets home. And then they went home and they were on FaceTime. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I believe that they talked about it when she flew out there. You know why I believe that they talked about it face to face? 2 reasons. 2 reasons. Because if you guys were already beefing over that deed, there will be no reason for you to answer the phone for Ashley after the fact. There will be no reason for Olivia to answer the phone after the fact. If you've already squared away the home, there'd be no reason for you to answer the phone after the fact. So that's the first lie I already can tell that she's making. She went on that trip to talk about this event, this series of events of the people. When she got home after the fact, she probably broached the idea to Ashley, like, hey, I can cut some money off the top, allegedly. I can cut some money off the top if you just take your name off my mom's deed. The second reason why I believe that they flew in to Dallas to discuss this for hire because she said to Ashley, "Ooh, call me on FaceTime. It can't be traced." Let's continue the conversation there. Yeah, no. Great assessment, but completely no, wrong. Completely wrong. Crazy. Crazy. The story is wild, y'all. Listen, we're obviously going to track the story. Something about that house. I'm going to start digging into that house. I'm a little interested about what's going on with this house. This house definitely needs a bit more digging. You said, so you think Olivia's like, you damn right I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I believe she is. I do. I can't prove it yet, but I feel it in my gut, so I'm going to research it. I do think she's lying big time. She wanted to weasel her way out of it. Because why are you flying to Dallas for a murder to hire anyway? And why are you recording Ashley? What's wrong? You don't want now you don't want to do it? Yeah. Yeah. I think she's not disclosing much. She ain't got to disclose nothing to me. I ain't the feds. I encourage her to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to that federal agent who came knocking at her door about this story. So she ain't got to tell TikTok nothing, but she damn sure better tell the federal government before she get herself wrapped up in this over a house. Crazy. But that's all I got for you guys. I'm your host, Chief Nosy Bystander. You guys have a lovely evening. We'll be back tomorrow with whatever breaks this evening. And yeah. Wow. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye.